I should probably unmute my microphone. Hello. Let me do a mic check real quick by turning my camera off just so I can see the little symbol. Yeah, there we go. So it's like pulsing with the power of my voice. I'm your host, Lazbar. This is New Comic Book Day, and it is New Comic Book Day because this is the day comic books come out. They get released on this day. Who could have figured that New Comic Book Day would be the day that comic books came out? I don't know. Some kind of maniac, probably. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here with me, whoever's out there in TV land. We are going to have a good time streaming. At least that's the plan. Although I got to clear some space off because it's kind of a mess over here on my desk space area thing. Man, I haven't read this issue in Octera yet. It's just been sitting on my desk waiting to be read. Okay, there we go. We now have a little space to work with. Let's adjust the camera ever so slightly. You can see the cable hanging from the camera right there. All right, we got books, of course, because this is New Comic Book Day, the day in which books just magically sort of show up. You know, you go to a store, you get books, then you got the bookses, all of them's. Let me go ahead and get these pupperoos out here. Booyah! Oh man, it's a New Universe book. As you know, those are clearly quality. 100% all the time. Quality-licious. Whew, boy. I got so many little plastic bags, man. They just add up. You get one every week, man. It's like a free bonus. You go to the store, you leave, you've got a plastic bag. It's just too much. It's just too much. Now, we got some other stuff to look at, too, today. Not just that plastic bag. And I'm kind of looking at the screen. It looks brighter than usual. I wonder if my camera has, like, changed its settings or something. Because I see, like, a little bit of grain in the picture where there shouldn't be any grain, which is something I thought I'd fix. But, of course, fixing that also had the unintended side effect of making the picture darker, which is not what we want either. Anyway, we should get the free books because I go to Graham Cracker Comics on here in Madison for most of my comic book needs. And when you go to Graham Cracker Comics, you get 3 books for free out of the what used to be the 50-cent bin, now is the 75-cent bin. And you can see from the title, we got like vampires, Elvira, other spooky things, and an unboxing too or something. Like I went a little crazy making that title. It just kept going. So first up, we got a New Universe book, and it feels like it's cut wrong for starters. Because look at the cover. Like, is New Universe really supposed to like be right on the edge? I don't know. That seems awful weird to me. That seems pretty darn weird. But that's the world we live in. The world where Spitfire number 8 is all about revenge. Now, isn't Spitfire like about a tank or something? Like, why is some guy Why is some guy in like a power arm thing beating up some guy who's wearing like either a towel or a loincloth? I'm not really sure. Not really sure at all. Ooh, bunkers, chewy candy, ugly balls. Was that like mad balls? Dare to order bonkers. Scary, bouncing, ugly balls. Free when you send in 10 bonkers outside labels. Oh man. Little does Captain Clueless know ugly balls are free from bonkers chewy candy. Oh, no, no. The balls are ugly. Man, she's upset. You're the one who's wasting precious time. Your time. The workshop will be at your disposal for 12 hours. At the end of the 12th hour, Brick will be reactivated for a return match, and this time there will be no reprieve from his death blows. Oh man, did you see Death Blow? Actually, I think it is a real movie now. It's not just a meme. So she's waking up. I thought Spitfire was about a tank though. Like where's the tank at? Apparently there is no tank. Oh, look at this. There it is. Oh, the guy his towel is blue now. Oh, I see. So we're beating somebody up while they're trying to get a massage. It's a good thing he kept his boxers on, but it looks like they changed color. His boxers are white over here, and they're blue on the other page. It's a mystery to me. What happened to the boxers? I don't know. I don't know. Something happened to the boxers. All right. This one's not in such great shape. We got a clear crease on like the cover right here and all that. But I saw this Sliders book and I'm like, you know what? I like the TV show. Maybe I'll end up liking the comic. Then I flipped through the comic and absolutely nothing really caught my eye. Like the comic didn't really do the comic didn't really do anything. And I think we got aliens or something, which kind of goes against the whole thing for Sliders because it was all about alternate Earths. I mean, sure, there was like the Cro-Mags in the last season or whatever, right? The prehistoric evil people, but I don't remember anybody remotely like that being in the TV show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. Like, this is clearly a deviation of a monster. And part of my problem when I opened up this book earlier was I was looking and it's like, I don't know, I don't remember these characters well enough. You know? I feel like I need to go watch Sliders just so I can read this one comic book. It's from Armada Comics, number 1 of 2. So there's apparently a second one out there. Who knows? Who knows? I sure don't know. If you know, let me know. And the last book I got, and I had high hopes for this one. Give me a second. I got to mute my microphone. I'm about to cough. Okay. Hey, you know what? I am going to go make sure. Well, I should make sure. I'm going to go post the link to this thing on Twitter because I bet IFTTT has not done the thing it's supposed to do, which is, of course, automatically post the link on Twitter. You know, that's what's supposed to happen, but I bet it didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the internet is so slow. That's just me blaming, the internet for everything because you can. You can blame the internet for anything you want to blame it on. Just be like, the internet sucks. And you're fine. You're good. You're cool, you know? The internet sucks. Come join me live for some comic chatting. Oh, yeah. Boom. Link posted to the Twitter. All right. We are now real professional streamers. I had high hopes for this book because, Steel Sterling, he's one of those characters. Uh, he's like the cheap knockoff of the Shield. Like they tried to give him like the Shield's powers or whatever. So I was like, oh, hey, this might be kind of cool, right? They're like trying to rescue him from drowning or something here. And then I open it up, right? And it's like the young Steelers, and it's just a bunch of teenagers that have nothing to do with Steel Sterling. Like I don't know who these characters are. I don't have a clue who any of these people are. Although some little kid's about to get killed here in this house fire. That ain't no good. But apparently they go swimming, they motorcycle around the countryside, they rescue children from drowning. Is she naked? Wait, what? No, I guess she's not. I don't know. That's a really awkward panel for the clothing perspective. Like I don't know what's going on there. Could be clothes, might not be clothes. It ain't clear. It just ain't clear what's going on there. But that's part of life. Life is all about the mystery. Hey, it's an Ironverse Comics. How's it going, Mr. Ironverse Comics? You doing good? You doing bad? You doing okay? Yeah, that is an awkward panel. Or no, awkward. There, look, you're censoring the panel for me. Look at that. Good job. So anyway, I was flipping through this and I'm like, okay, Steel Sterling has to be in this book somewhere, right? Like the book's named after him. So I'm like flipping through this and it's like, okay, and who are these people? Like, I have no idea who these old people are. So I'm like, okay, he's not in this story. I don't know why we got like the Grim Reaper cult or something going on here. And I keep flipping and it's like this and it's like, what? And I keep going. And finally we get like this thing, report from an astral alien, right? And I'm like, what on earth? We've got like a sci-fi story, but at least this one has like the character in it. Now, he's just like punching a big blue alien gorilla. Clearly, this is them acting out like some kind of animus towards, beast or something here, is my guess. But no, I'm just making that up. But yeah, like he finally shows up for like a 4-page story or something, maybe 3-page story where he punches a big blue alien gorilla. And that's it. That's the main character's, the title character's contribution to the book he's in. Because of course, Steel Sterling is one of the guys who was the Shield. I think he's the second one, the one that they tried to manufacture. I'm doing pretty good, Cody. The one that they manufactured to be like the first Shield, I think. I don't know, man. The 70, no, hold on. The 80-year lore of Archie Comics superheroes is one that, while I like those characters because of their impact run, I got to admit, I don't know a whole lot about them. I wish Archie had commissioned Ian Flynn to keep writing Mighty Crusaders books because that series he had back in like 2018 was pretty good. The only thing I can fault it for is it didn't have the right Black Hood in it because the Black Hood that I know actually wore a hood for starters, and he was actually a teenager who inherited the hood and didn't know what he was doing most of the time, but somehow still managed to survive. That's a great little 12-issue run. Man, I might dig those out and read them. I think it was 12 issues. It wasn't that many. It wasn't that many. Impact Comics, that line published by DC with license from Archie, that only lasted a year, maybe a little over a year. I think some of the characters like the Fly and the Web, I think they had longer runs, but the Black Hood, I think, just had like a 12-issue run. Now, of course, the Black Hood in the Black Hood comic was different from the Black Hood that showed up in all the other comics. Because the one in all the other Impact books was like the grown-up Black Hood, the guy who the Black Hood in the Black Hood series got the hood from, because he shows up dead in like the first issue, which I thought was really cool when I was a kid. Like I saw that and I was like, bro, this is too dang cools. Dude, yeah. Archie did superheroes, the Mighty Crusaders. Hold on. Let me I can pull up Wikipedia or something on this one real quick. Mighty Crusaders. Let's see. Share. Here we go. So yeah, here's the original Shield, which isn't the guy in this comic. Hey, Jackson Zelda. Good evening to you. Let me put this up. Yeah, Archie totally did, man. So they had characters all the way back in the '60s that did superhero stuff, and then like this dude is my jam right here, but not the one that's going to actually show up. But they did a bunch of books. Oh, I guess all the way back to World War II, and then I know they did like another run. Uh, yeah, Red Circle Comics. I got 1 or 2 books from this line. And then I got a bunch of books from the Impact line, which was the early 90s. I don't even remember the team being called the Crusaders. Yeah, actually, as I recall, Captain America is a knockoff of the Shield, which that's kind of funny. Then the Mighty Crusaders, I got a couple issues of this thing where they showed up in DC following Final Crisis because, why not? Why not? Then, yep, there's this stuff, and this introduced the original Shield, who was a woman and is like the spirit of the United States. She's like the incarnation of the United States, kind of like how Uncle Sam is in DC Comics. Then there was this stuff, and I got a couple issues of Dark Circle's. Um, Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Victoria Adams, the like OG, the super OG Shield. She don't show up in this. I thought she showed up in this stuff. I got a couple issues of a Dark Circle run for the Black Hood. Let me pull up the Black Hood because this dude looks stupid. Absolutely looks stupid. But when I think of Black Hood, it's more like this guy. Yeah, I got. In fact, I think I have this issue. But the dude I'm thinking here, right here, is the Impact Comics Black Hood. This guy was pretty cool. Bitter Vigilante was featuring the other comics that killed the first issue Black Hood, a high school student who took the mask and abandoned it. So that was like the hook that really got me into liking the Impact books. Was that dude right there? Let me see if I can find like the cover. Lord, I feel like this search is gonna get me like on some kind of watch list. Black Hood #1 Impact Comics. Yeah, I saw this in the comic book store when I lived in Hawaii. Can I? No, I didn't want shop. Oh God, Google. I just want pictures. Here we go. This will work. Can I just get like the URL for this image? Will this work? Yeah, that'll work. Let me just drop that in here. This right here. When I don't know, what was I? I was like 12 or 10, 12, something like that. Like when I saw that, I was like, that's too cool. Oh, wait, it didn't even show up in the right tab. Hold on. Try this again. There we go. Apparently, I was not sharing the tab I thought I was. But anyway, I saw this dude right here, and I was like, oh man, that's kind of cool looking. He's got the big, crazy angular shoulder pads. Like, I was sold, dude. I was sold. And that's how I began. That's how I learned about Archie Comics' superheroes was from the Impact line. And I didn't know they were Archie heroes at the time because I was like 10. Yeah, it is pretty cool. And the stories, like all the stuff in the books, was actually kind of interesting too. It wasn't just like it's a cool cover and the interior's garbage like a lot of image books were. It was like, oh, hey, there's actually like some fun stuff happening here. Now I don't remember, like I didn't read the rest of the Impact line really. I read a couple. They put out an annual, and since then, I've gotten like some of the other books, like The Fly and all that. But he's uh he's a cool dude. It was a lot of fun, and I totally dug that stuff. So that's how I learned about the Archie superheroes. Yeah, yeah, I know Ninja Weasel. I know. I wasn't gonna pull you in this. I wasn't gonna get you in trouble. But if you're out there watching this right now, and you're a really cool person like Jackson Zelda or Ninja Weasel or Cody Fernandez of Ironverse Comics, if you just want to like casually drop one of them like things on the video, that would be really cool of you. All right, I'm going to mute my microphone for just a second so I can take a drink, and then we'll get back to it. Normally, I wouldn't have to like tell you that, but you can't see my face. You just see the comic book and the hand, because that's what this stream is all about, is the comic books. And sometimes it's about sharing interesting things like we just did. All right, let me oh, we clicked on Joan of Arc. Hi, Joan of Arc. Let's close that. All right, so that is it for the free stuff I got today. Dr. Lizabar PhD and hand model. Dude, I wish like I don't know, my ring finger over here has like a million little hangnails on it that I'm trying to deal with. This is the free stuff. A book that's supposed to be about a tank that had no tank in it. A Sliders comic that has aliens in it. And a comic book with Steel Sterling that doesn't named after Steel Sterling that doesn't feature Steel Sterling except for 3 pages at the end of the book. So basically, this entire pickup of free stuff was all lies. 100% complete total fabrications, lies, outright lies. You can't trust it. No, I didn't. I didn't even try, Jackson Zelda. I did not even try. You know, I knew it would be a feeding frenzy, man. So I didn't even try to get in on that because I figured, like, in fact, I don't even think I saw any out there, but I figure like stores are just gonna scalp them, like just flip them on eBay. All right, let's see. The title of the stream says vampires comes first, so we did get Draculina number 2 today. Oh, I missed. I think I forgot to click this up on the screen where people could see it. Bonus lies, free bonus lies, right there. So this follows the adventures of Vampirella's sister, who's the actual daughter of Lilith, as she tries to take over the world or something with her evil plan to summon a demon or something like that. I don't know. And also, her alter ego, the little kid from an alternate dimension, who's like her anchor to reality. They've got a thing going on there too. It's a thing. And I just got a ding on Discord. I'm gonna go see what that is. That could be interesting. That would be Crazy Rob talking about his game, which his idea sounded cool. So cool. Anyway, yeah. So there's the alter ego character conspiring here to try to figure out, what they got to do to deal with stuff because, because of this. Draculina is trying to kill her off so that she doesn't have to keep swapping back and forth in and out of reality. It's actually kind of a fun gimmick. I totally dig it. It'd be like if you did in Marvel, like what's that guy's name, like Dreamwalker or whatever. Oh my god, did I just forget his name? The character that Sleepwalker. I think that's it. He's like he's a normal dude when he's awake, and then he goes to sleep, and he turns like this green alien guy that like does all kinds of crazy powers. He's kind of like the Martian Manhunter with his power set. It's kind of like that, but like, what if the Sleepwalker character was trying to kill the human alter ego off so he never had to wake up? Dream Doctor, wrong game, Ninja Weasel, or wrong universe. Also, wrong concept. Because the Dream Doctor's main thing was he figured out how to time travel through dreams. But otherwise, he was just like a psychiatrist that was also a magician, which makes him kind of like Doctor Strange, except he's not a surgeon. So, really, nothing like Doctor Strange at all. He's also probably not a doctor. Or was he? I guess if you're a psychiatrist or like, somebody who's into that kind of stuff, you have to be a doctor, right? You got to get a doctorate. Dang it. Now I'm going to go look this up. Ninja Weasel. Angry handshake. Fist thing. Dream Doctor City of Heroes. There we go. Look at that. Okay. All right, Rob. I get it, bro. You're talking about your game. I'm busy. I will talk to you in a minute. My work here is done. Background information 1933. When children from poor neighborhoods started disappearing from their homes in the middle of the night, police and heroes alike were entirely baffled. Oh no. This sounds terrible. Let's just share this because City of Heroes is, of course, the best MMO ever made. Let's see, that night in 1933 was the end of the Circle of Thorns' existence as a public organization. Baron Zori and his followers literally fled to the underground. Da, 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 da. So we don't really get his background here in this section, do we? Oh, that's right. He's one of the people that's Ruleroo. What but it doesn't we don't learn about himself, do we? So I thought he was actually supposed to be a psychiatrist, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Because it would have said that somewhere in here if that was actually true. Hunt, kill, rue la rue. You gotta like a guy whose thing is he absorbs other universes by possessing himself in those universes. What's this guy's real name? Do we even know what Rue la Rue's real name was? No, doesn't say. We don't even get the Dream Doctor's real name, do we? Lame. Give us your real name. The player character, like players, should know this stuff, even if people in the universe don't. But anyway, that has nothing to do with the comic books we're looking at. Ninja Weasel just sent us off on a tangent because that's what he does. His work is done. All right. Good job, Ninja Weasel. Good job. Anyway, this has got kind of an interesting hook to it, and I'm looking forward to reading this story. I just hope it is not as confusing as a lot of. Okay, we won't be flipping through that anymore. I don't know if that showed up on the screen or not, but now I got to go mark this as like adults only or something because we very nearly had some Ghibli bits on screen. Now, it was like slightly censored Ghibli bits covered in blood, but come on. I am technically seeing a therapist, yeah. All right. So the second thing we promised in the stream title was Elvira, and we got some. Now, I thought this ended like issue 4 was a great place just to end because we wrapped up like all this crazy stuff that was going on. But apparently, we're just gonna like keep hanging out here and playing Monopoly. That's Lovecraft themed. Apparently, that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind owning that board. Betty Page. Wow. But this book is very self-aware, very funny, and very fun. And the art is always kind of charming. The art team has done like a great job this entire like from issue 1, man. Vincent Price looks like Vincent Price. Elvira looks like Elvira. Like you get it. You look at him and it's like, yes, I clearly recognize who that character is. And the writing by what's his name? Avalone? Yeah, David Avalone. He's been writing these Elvira books from the first miniseries that they did, and it's just fun, man. They break the fourth wall when it's appropriate. They don't break the fourth wall when it's not. They have dramatic stakes, which then pay off. Situations that are too dramatic and tense get diffused with a little bit of humor. It's just a fun little comedy adventure, and I have enjoyed all previous 4 issues of this miniseries. And then the like stuff that came before that. I liked all that stuff too. It was just a good time. Hey, hold on. We have some sort of ancient artifact up here, the legendary remote control of Federico Fellini. Oh man, just think of the power that that could have. You could play tapes on a VCR. So that was Vince Price on the monitors I saw, or that I saw on the monitors. Wow, that's for me. I purchased a great expensive magical artifact, long route to control travel in the ethereal world of movies. Oh, is this like, are we going Last Action Hero here where people can hop in and out of movies? Because that would be really cool. Man, I like that movie. Last Action Hero, totally thumbs up territory. If you have not watched Last Action Hero and you're somebody who enjoys movies, uh, or action movies or heroes or last things, you should go watch Last Action Hero. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger spoofing Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. It is just too good. It's too good because it's all done with love. I think that there was like yeah. I think that there was maybe like some weirdness with the like director or something, or the tension between the writers and the directors because the movie has like 2 completely different tones, and it feels kind of jaggy and doesn't quite fit right together because of that. but it's a great movie. Oh, hey, and I do have turns out I had an extra bulb for my halogen lamp over here stored down in my basement, so we totally got that extra source of light right over here, which helps make everything so much brighter and more wonderful. All right, you ready for the next book? I know you're ready for the next book. I checked my notes and I had written down this was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago, but apparently I didn't get it or my shop didn't get it or whatever. But I got it now and I have absolutely zero hopes for it. This book is worse than Something is Killing the Children in pretty much every regard, except sometimes you get a glimmer of greatness. You get something in the book that makes you go, dude, that's pretty cool. Squeaky chair from the world of nothing continues to kill these dang children. Yep. But then you get like stuff like this dude's letting his monster out. Because in like issue 4, he's all that's this guy right here. He's all like, I want revenge on the people that killed my family. And his family is, of course, the House of Butchers. I'm sorry, Maison de Boucher or whatever in New Orleans. And apparently, it was revealed in the last issue that the House of Slaughter killed the House of Butchers or whatever, but he wasn't there, so he got to survive or something like that. It's just kind of like, I don't understand why different sections of the Order of Saint George would be murdering each other, but whatever. We clearly need fewer monster killers in a world full of monsters. I mean, that makes sense to me. You know, when you're out there and there's all kinds of terrifying monsters eating their way through the world, eating children, all that kind of stuff. There's something wrong with that genie. Please do not be rubbing the uranium infused glass lamp. Yeah. But in a world where you've got like terrifying monsters that live inside of teddy bears and then eat kids, clearly the thing that you really care about at that point is making sure that other people that can kill the monsters don't exist. Like clearly that's what you're going for. It all seems really kind of overly contrived to me and not particularly compelling. And frankly, I don't know why I'm buying it. Like that's kind of what it comes down to is I don't know why I'm buying this. It's not very good. Something is killing the children occasionally, like every fourth issue, had an issue worth reading. So far, this hasn't had one. Maybe this is the first issue that I go, oh, yeah, that was worth reading. Because it looks like Dude Face is getting ready to carry out his revenge plan. But man, having to get 5 issues in before you get to something that's like, oh, this was worth it, that's a long time to wait. That's $25 or whatever to get to this point. We're just gonna cover up like the cover of Sweet Paprika here, because I don't want to get in trouble with the or the YouTube lords. Like, please don't ban me. But there it's some just snuggly stuff. There's not actually anything going on there. And the little cute dog, man, I love this little dog. This little dog rocks. He's always cute. Had some Wagyu beef in the previous issue. But this series also, I was talking about. Um, Let's get it up here where you can see it. I was talking about this being like funny and all that kind of stuff, and it's true. This is also a pretty funny book. It takes a lot of the ideas that Mirka Andolfo has used in Unholy and Sacro Profane or Unsacred. To say unholy, I meant unnatural. Unholy is the Vampirella book that's sitting right over there that I need to read. But it took those kind of comedy ideas or took the comedy ideas from one book, took the relationship and the dramatic pacing from another book, combined them all, and came up with a pretty funny little romantic comedy. The characters go through lots of emotions. They look like they go through lots of emotions. The art style changes from kind of a semi-realistic anime style to something incredibly cartoonish, and it flips back and forth with no warning. Because the book is just like, look, she's overreacting, and we need to draw her while she's completely overreacting. And it just goes for it. It just does it. But then you got her like right here, and she looks like pretty cute, and things look pretty normal. Let me just check the next page because sometimes there can be some little Ghibli bits in this. And the whole thing is like a weird love quadrangle. Like she is in love with him, and everybody's named after spices because his name's Dill, she's Paprika, he's Zatar. I forget this dude's name. So they were a thing, and he's jealous of her because he wants to control her. So maybe he wants to get back with her. I'm not sure. They have like the hots for each other. He's infatuated with her. She's infatuated with him. But she is totally banging this dude to get practice so that she will know how to bang him. Like, but he's fallen in love with her, and he's got a cute dog. The whole thing is just a big romantic comedy plot mess thing, and it's fun. It's funny, and it's got some nice fun drama too. I don't remember. I didn't remember that either. So that's pretty cool. Ninja Weasel. Weasel, whoop whoop, Weasel, whoop whoop, something like that. So anyway, I already know without having actually read this that I'm going to enjoy it. We're also going to slip it down like underneath the other comic books. That way, we don't get into any further trouble with our YouTube overlords. Thank you, Google, for your website. Although Google didn't make YouTube, we got some unboxing stuff here to do too. So I got a Gemini that came wrapped in an envelope here from Critical Blast. Okay. It came from Critical Blast. And I was like, why am I getting something from Critical Blast? Oh, hey, March Hare. Hello. So I wasn't quite sure what it was. And now it's funny because I had seen like a update to a Kickstarter or whatever telling me that, hey, the books are all shipped. So I should have suspected, I should have known what was coming my way. But alas, I am just a humble caveman lawyer. And I didn't know. I didn't know at all. And do I have? I might be missing a book or so. I don't know. Exilium. We were not really unboxing because it was just sitting at a Gemini. But one of my favorite sci-fi adventure stories is back. Now I don't know like what the difference between Exilium, Exilium Vanguard, and Exilium Season 2 is, and all this stuff. It's way too complicated for my brain. And I don't think I have like Exilium second season number 1, so I must be missing a book. I will have to go like talk to Ben, the writer, and see what's up and see if I can buy like what I'm missing here. But he's a pretty cool dude. He sent me a little figurine of this guy actually, completely like it came with the previous Kickstarter that I backed, but like it wasn't part of the tier I backed for. Like he just gave it to me. Cool dude. We're gonna crack one of these open. Oh, we got like some mini prints on the back here. In fact, let's just crack all of this open and check this out. If I can, wow, this does not want to leave the poly bag. It's like in there good. Dude, oh my gosh, the struggle is real. There we go. So what do we got? Got this little thing, and what is, oh, is this like 2 more things? Oh, it's a little bifolded poster or big cardboard print or whatever you want to call it. That's a pretty cool piece. Yeah, Taru. You are correct. His name is Taru. It's got like a the humans call him True, TRU, but I think his name actually has like an apostrophe between the T and the R. Yep. Our modern ways frighten and confuse me. It's true. It's true. Too true. Anyway, Ben's a cool dude. I don't talk to him all that much on Twitter. I probably should because he's a cool guy to talk to all the time. Let me see if I can arrange these cables so that we stop having that fall down. I'm gonna have to rerun all this, I guess, at some point. There we go. That's better. So we got some swag from the swag bag. Then we got this right here. And the book is just fun. And this is picking up where the last one left off. They had just raided like the space station of the faction that was murdering everybody. No, Exilium is not with Alterna anymore, but this is the original publisher. I have Exilium books by Cloud Comics and the ones published by Alterna. So he may be going back to publish them with Alterna later. But I think just like the case was before, like the Prestige comic or the Prestige version of it is like coming out first. I don't know. I never dug into what was going on there. I never asked Ben. I never asked Peter. It's none of my business. If there's something going on there, it's none of my business what it is. And I respect the fact that they didn't broadcast it all over the internet like some people. I'm looking at you, people that do that. I'm not naming names right now. That drama's like what 4 years old at this point. There's absolutely no reason to bring some of that stuff up. Guys go out there and they act, they like act like they can just yank contracts. And yeah, maybe your contract with somebody gives you like way out clauses and stuff, but it doesn't really matter who publishes your books, you know? So anyway, this is really cool stuff. I'm looking forward to checking it out. And I thought the most interesting part here, well, at least until I found the print stuck on the back there, was just that this was sent to me from Critical Blast. Aren't they like a YouTube channel or something? Like, are they just doing distribution now? I don't know. They must be. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. I guess I need to find like if I missed issue 1 somewhere. Now I got another thing here, and Cody, I hope you're still out there, Mr. Fernandez. I hope you're still out there, bro, because this one's for you. This one's for you. You need to be here. I hope you're here. I'm going to keep talking like this for like the next 15 to 20 seconds, just in case you're out there and you're not paying attention, because you should pay attention for this one if you're out there. Critical Blast hosts a lot of indies. Hold on, let me put that up. That's pretty cool. I just know I've seen that name around, especially on Twitter. Let's see, how am I going to open this up? I guess to use lift here. Okay. We got high technology. Okay, you're here. Great. You're going to love this because you know who this is from? You know who this is from? Uh-huh. There we go. Yeah. Uh-huh. So let's crack this open off camera so I don't reveal any more of their address. Oh no, that self-sealing is not tearing apart. We are going to have to cut this son of a gun. And I don't know where my scissors are. There's a pair of scissors. Okay. Oh, this is dangerous, isn't it? Just having scissors hanging around comic books here. Like, what could possibly go wrong? All right. Okay, we cut a notch here. And, oh, the thing. It's the thing. Yeah, it's the thing. I don't know what I'm in for here. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to be in this bag. I've managed to get the corner open. There's a book of some kind in here. It costs like $4 to ship this to me, media mail, which probably means there's no advertisements in it. As soon as I get this thing open, we're going to look. Man, who knew plastic could be so dang tough? Dude, this is like shrink wrapped or something. Bruh, look at this. Like, I'm not even quite sure what's going on here with this packaging. We're reaching new levels. Is it taped to the inside of the packaging? Bruh. This is the most baffling like packaging I've ever seen that's not a clamshell, because this is like around the book, but it's also stuck to the inside of the bag. I'm just going to have to cut it, because if I keep pulling at it, we're going to end up like damaging the book. So we're just going to have to like cut our way through this. Maybe I should just cut the big envelope off. Hold on. Let me give that a try. But it's totally sent in just like a bubble mailer, which is cool. Bubble mailers are actually pretty sturdy things if you got cardboard inside of them. I have never had this much trouble with a package before. Like, I'm glad you all can't see like what's Oh, hey, this is cool. I'm glad we did cut it over or cut it open. Void if tampered. Do not paint over or remove label. What are we getting in this thing? There we go. It just tore out after that. It was real easy. It like somehow was, I guess the sticky from the sealer thing was in the way. I trust you. Don't trust me with scissors, bro. Don't do it. Not even once. I ain't kidding. Don't trust me with scissors. The packaging. Sure. Oh, this isn't that kind of stream. Yeah, no, the packaging itself seems pretty cool. Oh, that's what happened when I tore it, I guess. I mean, I cut part of this, but that's what happened when it's separated. So we've got like some cool packaging here. This is definitely pretty dope looking. So we've got it like cut across the top. Let me just tear just a little bit more, and then let's slide this out. Gross. I'm sliding it out. This almost looks like a Ziploc bag on this side. See that? I think it is, but you can't get to the Ziploc. It's like sealed on the inside. There's no way to separate it here. But if you go to the inside, let's pull this inside out. This is you guys. You guys, you're having too much fun there. If you flip it all the way around, like it totally is. It's just been sealed. It's like glued shut or melted shut, I guess. There. We've opened up the Ziploc. Could I have somehow opened this without cutting it? That's wild. Wait. Is there... I don't get it. I don't understand this packaging at all. That came with this book. But the package is... The whole thing's just falling apart now. It's just tearing apart. So he took a big gallon Ziploc bag and put some tape over it. I get it. I understand. This is separating, isn't it? This is a piece of tape here? Yeah. Clever. That's pretty clever. I'm going to keep the tape off of this package. Warranty definitely void now. Yeah, void if tampered. Snacking? No, it sounds like crunchy. Dude, we were wrestling plastic. That's what we had going on. We were wrestling some plastic here. That's just a piece of cardboard. Good for shipping stuff. I got a ton of cardboard, though. I don't need to keep that. So there it is, Cody. It only took us 20 minutes to open up the plastic bag, holding this thing in, holding the book, keeping it away from us. But here it is. I won the dang raffle. I got the book. This is from Hekaco. Oh, I should pull their Twitter up and then show it on the screen for everybody. Let's see, what was that guy's name? Max Saeed? Yeah, there it is. Let's open that up in Chrome so I can share it. Thank you. Although I hope the real winner from that was actually Cody Fernandez, who I'm hoping, got some sales from this that weren't just me. But yeah, this guy, man, he's this is his art book. He seems like a nice enough kind of guy. And hey, there's a bro. Get out of my! Oh my god, I hate you, Twitter. You got to go, March Hare. All right, I'll see you later. All right. Well, we're apparently not going to be able to look at more here because Twitter is poopy. Why can't I look at the tweets now? Why can't I do it now? Huh, Twitter? Huh? I just want to like shake my fist at the Twitters. All right, let's crack this open. Let's crack this open. I've been waiting to see like what this dude's art looks like since I learned about him. I'm just kind of like looking to make sure that we're not going to be about to open it up to something we shouldn't be looking at. No, okay. It all looks pretty. Yeah, I think this is all safe. I don't see any Ghibli bits. So I guess this is all like prep work for something else because he's got a lot of commentary kind of pages. Hacker Code was assembled as a product of Neon Seed and intention of naming in some way the collective skill sets of a group of friends. Max volunteered to be the writer. Da 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 da. So maybe Max Saeed's not the artist. Maybe somebody else is. But I love looking through art books, man. Depending on exactly the purpose, what the art book is for, you can actually learn a lot about the product that you're studying in the art book. I've got this Ghost in the Shell book. It's got like all the keyframes from the Ghost in the Shell movie. It's absolutely, positively, completely gorgeous to look through. You're probably right, Ninja Weasel. So Cody, this is it. So the book's like 40 something pages of art, and then it looks like there's a lot of background writing for the universe that this stuff is set in. So half of the art book is purely art, and the other half is like explanation for the art. It's cool stuff. Here we go. This is what I wanted to get to. So Neon Seed, The Works, and the System by Maxwell Saeed, Nelson Pereira. So a bunch of people worked on this. So it's not exactly clear to me what stuff belongs to who, but that's okay. And then there's all the writing at the end. Oh yeah, dude. Look at these freaking fingers right here. I saw those fingers, man, with the claw tips and all that, and I was sold. I was absolutely, completely sold on this stuff. Oh, and there's Cody talking about the hands. I was just talking about the hands. Did you steal my thoughts, Cody? Did you steal them right out of my head and claim them for yourselves? Is that what happened here? I think that's what happened here. All right. Well, we kind of are at the end of the stuff for me to show that's my own, but I did want to run through a couple of things real quick. So let me pull that stuff up. Just a couple, campaign type things that, you might be interested in. You do that. Yeah, you do that. Uh-huh. Do. I saw what you did there. But we got like Jack Irons. If you're into, wait, no, it's not Weird Space Western anymore. What is it now? If it's not Weird Space, what is the other line? Something with Armageddon. Let's watch this cringe trailer here. You just missed like the epic hour-long struggle to open a plastic bag. I'm not kidding, man. We had to cut this bubble mailer completely apart to get the contents out. Actually, there were two unboxings, although the first was kind of lame because it was just like getting something out of the Gemini. But that was this. And then the second thing we unboxed was this art book, which has some neat looking stuff inside. And also came in the best packaging I've ever seen. It's a Ziploc bag, like a big gallon-sized bag, and it's got this cool tape on it to make it look like it's not just a Ziploc bag. But eventually we figured out the mystery of the Ziploc, which was all bunched up at the bottom so that you wouldn't know it was there. But I knew. Void if tampered with. Right there. All right. So anyway, I talked to Cody for what did we talk like 4 hours or something, bro? We talked like for 4 hours or something the other Friday about his campaign, his ideas, his thoughts. A bunch of interrogation questions that I rapid fired at him that he couldn't answer. It was a great time, and you should check out his book. You can see what kind of junk I listen to when I'm doing things at work. I just listen to Dagoth Wave for forever because that's what I do when I'm working. You know, Oh, what sweet innocence. Anyway, check out Jack Iron Steel Cowboy issue number 4. You can find it on Indiegogo. If this is your jam, if you like to help us face Galactic Armageddon with an immortal cowboy guy fighting evil horsemen and stuff, and is that bit with the giant here? Yeah, there we go. Boom! It's not colored here, but look at that, man. He's gonna be facing big giant dude, and it's gonna be cool. You just know it is. You know it is. Was a great time indeed. Absolutely. I'm probably about to go back this next campaign where Twitter is or Kickstarter is just not cooperating. Why aren't you cooperating, Kickstarter? Why are you showing that? I copy and pasted the whole campaign link and now it's not. Oh, they're doing maintenance. Okay, I'll have to share my other tab then. I was just going to try to be cool and put everything in one tab so that I didn't have to do this, but no. Kickstarter's all being like, we're undergoing maintenance right now, which I guess means I won't be back in anything at this moment in time. But here we go. Now, of course, this book has the wrong title. He's all like, "Oh, she's got mega fists," but I think if you like look at this, animation here, you will clearly see that he is incorrect. There may be some mega fists. That should be like the focus. Oof, that's You all probably couldn't even hear me, and this is also like not my jam as far as music goes. Yeah. This is a little too punk, but not in the good way. Anyway, the correct title of this book should have been The Girl with the Mega Tits. The fact that it's not is a great missed opportunity in the history of marketing. This is by Tyler something or other. Carpenter, there we go. Yeah, it's not generic rock. It's like generic punk. That's different, man. That's different. Funded in 15 minutes. Yeah, when you set your bar low, you can fund anything in 15 minutes. But it's like 200 pages, black and white comics, manga styled. Uh, so probably pretty cool. I've just been like holding off on backing it for dramatic purposes, but I kind of want to because this looks like it'd be a lot of fun, even if the art's maybe not like always super great. But like, look right here, look, bro. Why did you zoom away from what I was zooming in on, huh? Oh my God, we've lost it. We've lost it all. It's all gone. No more mega anything. There we go. No, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Like, look at this. Yeah, mega fist. What are you looking at here? What are you looking at when you look at this picture? You're looking at the fist, right? You can't even see the whole hand. You can't even see the whole hand. You're like the mega wrist. There you go. XLG. You know what? You can't go to it right now because, as we just learned, Kickstarter is undergoing maintenance because they are lame. Yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. That's what you look at right there. That's what you look at. The lovely eyes. Then I got this other one here. I'm thinking about backing. I don't know really. I don't talk to Nicholas Mueller all that much, but let me pull this one up. I'm thinking about backing this because it does look kind of cool. And his previous book, Demon Hunter Raven, I think, was something I thought really hard about backing and then didn't back at the last minute. But this is apparently like a prequel set in like the Middle Ages to Demon Hunter Raven. So there's like medieval sword fair demon stuff happening. I don't know, bro. This is like the purple world and we just live in it, We just live here. We just live in this world. So I'm going to just like come over here, go kaboom, and drop that link in the chat, and you can check it out if you want. Don't feel like you got to. Some of the art looks pretty cool. Like some of this stuff, I think it looks pretty neat. Like some of these panels here, like this. But then some of it looks kind of goofy, like this dude's face here. Like, oh look, that doesn't really look like he's dead. That just looks like there's something happening to him just off camera, if you know what I mean. And he can't handle it. It's overwhelming him. But then we get down here, like this dude looks really cool. This is a great angle, by the way. That's very dramatic. The perspective makes no sense unless he's like a giant and the cart is like for, you know, Lego minifigs or something. But it's very dramatic. It is the purple world, Cody. It is the purple world. You got to get used to these things. When it's the purple world, it's the purple world, you know? So I'm definitely thinking pretty strongly about backing that. So that might be kind of fun to get in on. And then we got this one, which I still got to read, like Saving the World issue 4 or whatever the last one I bought was. Because I got a whole stack of Tonic Mole stuff, and I ain't read it except for like the first 2 issues. I've got like the Lily and Wepa Wet book or whatever, and all that, and I ain't read any of it. I need to catch up on that. I got 17 days to make up my mind here. They are. This guy's a maniac, though. He's definitely a maniac, Mr. Tonic Mole. His book's pretty cool, though. I like his art. It's very I don't know that I've seen an artist. Dude, I just want to zoom in on the picture. I don't know that I've seen like an artist that quite pulls this off. That looks the same. There's a lot of really like old school indie feel to a lot of what he does. And then he knows like all the cool people and gets cool art made. So you got to go with that too. But you don't have to take my word for it. Oh, sure. Don't quote me. I see how it is. I only did a review of your books and you don't quote me. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Punk. Oh man, it's Bullet Ninja Haggleman. Hello and welcome. We're kind of winding down the stream here. Oh, and one thing that just went up, and it doesn't need any promo at all, but I'm gonna go back it. Boom, the new Lady Death book, of course. I seem to back every one of these things that comes out, except I quit backing La Muerta. That one didn't really work for me, but all the Lady Death stuff. Whoa! Explosion!
Hello, everybody. This is.
Oh, it's just gonna be Brian Polito talking to us. Sorry, man. I'm not here to listen to you talk to me. Let's just scroll down. Please don't get me banned. 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 Are we ever going to look at the book? Hey, here's some book. He always has artists who do pretty good work. The writing never makes any sense. Actually, the writing on Hell Witch is better than the writing in any of the Lady Death books, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just whatever it is. So I'll be back in that one here, if not tonight, probably tomorrow or something. Since, as we discovered, Kickstarter is currently down for maintenance if you try to open up a new window. Like, seriously, guys, what's up with this, bro? What's up with this? Stop being down for maintenance. This is a mission critical website for your company. You shouldn't go down for maintenance like ever. And then the last thing I got here, boom, this one, Peter Cimetti. You know I'm going to end up backing this. I think I back like every Alterna Indiegogo that happens. I just like their stuff. Like I like most of the people that make their books, especially the ones that are still hanging out with Alterna Comics. Like they're just pretty much a hoot. Rob Geronimo is a funny guy. Peter Cimetti is pretty fun. Have a, you know, as far as like the fan and person who's like the person's a fan of kind of relationship goes, like I think we get along pretty well. So I'll be back in this. He's been showing like art of the character. You can see it in the background here for a while now. Looking forward to it. I think I saw him say something about he might have to delay this, like depending on the paper situation on some stream that he did the other day. But who knows? Pizza Medi, yeah, Publishing Pete, Pizza Medi, Spaghetti Cimetti. There's a lot of fun nicknames you can do with his names there. Always a fun guy, always a fun time. And we, my friends, hit the 1 hour mark. So I think I should probably wrap up here because that's kind of as long as I like these particular streams to go. I do believe I got something scheduled to go on with Brian tomorrow, Mr. Brian Ball of Rags fame. Let's see if I can pull that up. Does it show up as scheduled or anything here? No. Well, it's certainly on my scheduled list. I don't know how to make YouTube like actually say, "Hey, this thing is scheduled to happen," but it's totally scheduled to happen, and I will be. Hold on, Quake Nerd left me a comment on a Quake video. At 5 minutes and 21 seconds, there's a third one if you play on hard difficulty. Ah, no, dude, I have a hard enough. If you're still out there, bro, if you're still out there, I have a hard enough time with Quake on like the normal difficulty. I am not playing on hard. Tomorrow at 9. Okay. Yeah, it should be 9 Eastern. He said 6. I asked him like what time did he want to do it? And he's like 6 and I this is an exact quote from him. No, I better not even say that. It was 6 in something I can't say time. We'll just go like that. There you go. So I take that to mean Pacific time, so I scheduled it for 8 my time. No, I didn't know that, and I will try to remember that. But if I don't remember that, please don't hold it against me. When it comes to stuff that's not professional wrestling or comic books or video game lore, I have like the memory of a goldfish. So that's just how my brain works. But nice to see you. Nice to see you. Do we follow? We probably follow each other, right? We got to follow each other. I follow like everybody on Twitter. Let's see. No, apparently we don't follow each other. Or at least it's not. Oh my god! It just erased my search. Bro, what is wrong with you, Twitter? Look at that. Oh, you're not an actor, nor do you play one on TV. Well, we'll just bloop. There we go. We'll just do the little thing there. Do the little click. And I think yes. I was gonna say something there, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I was gonna snarkily say, and this isn't like meant as a slight against you or anything like that. It's just meant as a comment on Brian and his prolific art budget. I think everybody's done art for Brian before, except maybe the people involved in this Hekako thing. I don't think they have done any art for Brian. But it's a pretty cool art book they sent me, and a pretty cool thing that they did for Cody, adding this to like a little raffle deal to try to help sell some more Jack Irons. Totally cool of them because they didn't have to do that. It was a dope move. I follow this guy on Twitter now. He follows me, and I hope to see more cool stuff coming out from them. And of course, we got Exilium from Ben Slabak. Slayback. I'm not sure how to pronounce that down there. And we got a Russian bot in the house. Thank you, Russian bot. We're just gonna like do this. No, if we tell people this, it'll ruin his like mystique. You know, not being a good guy is like part of his manly essence. That's just the way it is. That's just the way he is. That's the way he likes it. And he never did get back to me with when I sent him the link to the stream tomorrow. So okay. Well, I think I am out of here. Thank you all so much for coming in here, hanging out with me, all that good stuff. I should be live tomorrow. This is Eastern time. It's 8 o'clock my time here in Central Zone, and then 6 o'clock in Pacific. Me and Brian should be on. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about something though. We might stream snipe somebody. We might just like talk about the Liam Gray thing because that's hilarious. But whatever it is, you can be sure that the cringe crew will be there, and it should be funny if nothing else. So take care of yourselves. You all have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. I sure hope to see you again next time. If you haven't hit that like button yet and you've made it this far into the stream and or video, be sure to hit that like button. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps, as they say. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.